Well, hello and welcome to Roland's Reviews. I told you that I would be going live in the next day or two. And so here I am. Um, as you enter the chat room, folks, please do me one small favor. I promise it is painless. Excuse me. Hit that like button, if you will, folks. So we are waiting for the fireworks to begin. We know how you're doing. I'll do the roll call momentarily. Um, so hit that like button for me, folks. If you've been watching the channel for a while and you have not subscribed at this point, please go ahead and do that. All right. So they are setting up. We know if you've been following the channel, you know that there's a lot that has happened. The last video that I did, God knows, they were out at her parents' house and fireworks took place. So only God knows what will happen tonight. And so we are live. Is it live or is it Memorex? Truth bomb. How many of you are old enough to remember that commercial with Ella Fitzgerald? Okay. And Memorex, yes, I know I'm telling my age. They were very popular cassettes. Memorex and TDK tapes were supposed to be top quality. How many of you are old enough to remember that? All right. Okay. I will start with the roll call. Roll call, roll call. They are waiting for the super mayor. And as per usual, she is late. All right. So the meeting, of course, cannot start until she arrives. All right. Oh, Lisa. Yes, I have someone else. All right. Who remembers? Okay. I'll start the roll call, folks. Hit the like button. Let's bring more people into the conversation, folks. Share this out on your various forms of social media. All right, here we go. Chubbs, how are you doing, love? I didn't forget Chubbs. I'm not sure. I'll check my t-shirt sizes to see if I have one for you, love. Jermaine, how are you? Tina, how are you? Baldwin Birds, Lisa, Cami, Mary. Yes, come on in. Come on in. As you fill the chat room, folks, hit the like button. That will let YouTube know that you are enjoying this content. And guess what? It will trigger the YouTube logarithm so that more people will come into the conversation. There is Imuna. How are you? Good evening. All right. Imuna, Mayor, Cami, Chubbs, those of you that have Facebook or Truth Social, please share it. Let's see what the Lisa, thank you, love. I love that you're here. Oh, hey, Lisa, I'll take you back. Oh, love you, baby. Donna Summer. Okay. So thank you so much, Lisa. I love that you are here. We could not do this without you. As I've often said, this is not my channel. This is our channel. Now, we see everything that's going on, not just what's going on so far as the super mayor, the city of Dalton, the city of Thornton. We see, and pretty much every video we say voting has what? Consequences, folks. They really, really do. So we have to be cognizant of our voting choices so that, how you doing? The Arena Uncensored. How are you doing, love? Um, and so you can possibly avoid situations like this, okay? And again, for God's sake, don't vote for someone because of the color of their skin. Don't vote for someone because of their gender. None of that. Check the policies. These people in two Townships are suffering. All right. Lisa, we're waiting on Raggedy Wig and the press on. Lisa just got here and she's already started. Yes. Now she's not here. Of course, she's always late. For some reason, she thinks that she's a celebrity and she likes to make people wait. Now, I will tell you folks that um, I've been a little disheartened at the people that have been fooled, but thank God, more and more people are waking up. I've been reading, yes, Mayor, and I've been reading a lot of the comments on her pages, and people are like, "Where's the money?" And stop telling lies and pay your rent. So, you know, she still has flunkies on there. Yes, Mayor, she's arrogant. Like I said, we don't want to see her, have hard times, but she just is not living. She's living in an alternate universe. And so I don't know what else we can do or say when someone's not really living or dealing with reality. Immuna, oh boy, just wondering if Stank Tiff going. Immuna, she's upset because uh, people are starting to back away. And I need to do a video tomorrow. The young lady that was her friend that was SA'd by Mr. Holmes, allegedly, she went on NBC. And so everything is starting to come out. And so, hey, as long as it's coming out, we will report it. Chubbs, it takes a while to fix that fake wig. Paint on the fake nail. Chubbs, she needs to start a little earlier. So, yeah, people are here and the people deserve better, right? They're getting everything set up. They're talking, but so I'm talking to you. So right now I have it on mute. But yeah, you can't, take taxpayers for granted. And again, it's so sad that some people, and how you doing, Isaiah? I was even reading that I saw this, I guess I assumed a black woman, looks like she was black. It did look like it. She said, it's so sad that more black women aren't calling her out for everything that she did to so many people, and for what she did. She allowed this black woman who was allegedly SA'd, and then Supermayor told her, "Oh, don't worry, I'll take care of it." But she also said, "How you doing, Donna?" She also said, Tiffany told her, I guess trying to put guilt on her, this will ruin me. And then she said, "Oh, I'll take care of it." So yeah, I need to do a whole video on that tomorrow. Yeah, Mayor, exactly. Donna, how you doing, love? Everyone who's here, hit the like button, share on Facebook and Truth Social and Instagram, any other form of social media that you may have. Cammie says, Tiff, she's showing up fashionably late, but Tiff, once again, you're living in the Twilight Zone. Cammie, do. And I mean the original Twilight Zone from 1959 until 1962. Yes. All right. And so, again, everything we've been talking about on this channel, folks, look at everything so far as Democrats are concerned. And if people would, take voting more seriously, hey, make better choices. Look at what's going on in California. I've already done a video on that, right? Oh, good job, Isaiah. Okay, we're happy about that. So again, choose wisely, folks. I don't know about you. Life is too short to have to deal with nonsense and shenanigans. No, thank you. Cammie said that, yes, that's the one. All right, Cammie's having a conversation. I think I missed something. Oh my God. So yeah, that's where we are, folks. And we'll see. You already know she's all every time she comes out in public, she's going to be saying how people are jealous of her, how people are telling so many lies, and people need to check their sources. And she did say she's going to start dropping. So I'm going to start dropping videos showing you. Not she didn't say the word receipts, but she said I'm going to start telling you the truth. But every time she says that, she never says anything of substance. All right, is she there yet? Okay. Waiting. Okay. Lisa, life is like a circus. Either you're collecting the tickets or you're the ride. Start riding the B Thornton. Lisa. Okay, Lisa. Woo! Imuna, guess whose wigs will be flipping tonight? All right, Imuna. Yeah, we know she's coming on. She's the victim, as per usual. You know, it's because she's black and people are jealous because she rose so fast and she is delusional. Now, if you look right here where my cursor is going, that's Mr. Gonzalez. Now he hasn't been there, and I can't see the other lady to see if but Mr. Gonzalez and the other lady, they were not showing up because she wanted to usher in a flunky or two, trustees that will listen to her every whim and that would not vote against her. So let's see what's going to happen. um and of course she has the people who are on her side. We know how that goes. But I don't know about you folks. Life is so short and your life can be taken in an instant. Who has time for nonsense and shenanigans like this? Lanita, how you doing? Oh, Lanita, I try, lovely. I do try. And when I saw, I went on their website and I found out that she they were going to have this Thornton Township board meeting. I said, I've got to go live. Lisa, she's out in the limo smoking a fatty. Lisa, Lisa's cutting up already. I love it. Yeah, so she's probably prepping herself. So we should see. This should be pretty interesting. Um, Let me see. Lisa. Lisa. Oh my God. Lisa's making me laugh really hard. So let's see what they're saying. I'll turn the volume up a little bit. So I don't know if she's there. Okay, here comes someone else. All right. Let me turn up the volume so everyone can hear what is being said. All right, here we go. All right, let's see. Is she there? Let's see what. No, I don't see her yet.
Oh, terrible angle.
All right. So you see, they're still getting set up. It is now 7:13. She is still. Is she up there yet? Okay, there she is. All right, there she is, the super mayor. So we may see some fireworks tonight. How you doing, Richard? Dry Colorado here. Okay. All right, she's in place. Only 15 minutes late. Okay. Lanita. Lanita has her soda and her popcorn ready. She's only 15 minutes late, folks. Okay.
Testing, testing. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming this evening. I am proud to announce that we have a formal quorum, so we will be having a board meeting this evening. So thank you for attending, everybody. All right, I would like to call to order our regularly scheduled board meeting. Today is January 14th, 2025, and the time is 6:15 p.m. Please call the roll.
Trustee Gonzalez. Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Henyard.
Present. Next, will everybody stand for the pledge? All right, if you would, we're gonna come and do this a little different. You're gonna lead us in prayer, please.
For all those who have the faith and heart towards the Lord, is asked that you pray with me. Precious Father, we thank you. Holy Spirit, we ask that you would have your way in this particular place, Lord, in every heart, every mind. Thank you right now, Father, that you're leading this government as you instructed it. So we thank you, Father. We understand it. We know that all men don't have faith. And Father, we trust you. We believe.
Do you see how they are ignoring the prayer? You see this?
Praise, Holy Spirit. Take control of these spirits. Have them submit to your way. Lead and guide us into all truth. We thank you. We give you glory, give you honor. Continue to give our leaders, Father, a heart of courage, passion, and compassion for your people. We thank you for it now. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right, so just for the record, guys, that's so disrespectful. I don't care if you don't like someone. Please listen. Normally at meetings, y'all do know there are ordinances that say you cannot disrupt the meeting while we are in session. If you do not want to listen to anyone here or view us, you guys can leave. You can view us via website or on someone's live, but you cannot be disrespectful when someone's praying about God. So please have respect for the Lord and please have respect for that. People can say what they want, pray how they like. It is not up to you to be a hindrance to them as they speak, as you're doing now. So I promise you one thing, when I win next election, we're gonna get all this under control because this is too disrespectful and out of order as it relates to older people. Y'all are older people acting this way at a board meeting because understand this, the youth is watching. They do what they see. So if the older people are out of order, they're gonna do the same thing and expect the youth to follow. So I just want to point that out because y'all are so disrespectful. All right, moving on to the next item.
If I could, I'd like to say a few words before we get started.
Okay, you can say the word, but let me start. Trustee.
I would like to say is
Trustee, you don't have the floor.
we cannot, and we will not move backwards. We have not come this far to stop what we've got going on now. I would like to thank everybody for coming out tonight, and we'll see everybody next week.
All right, motion to adjourn. How long? We is not adjourning no meeting. At the end of the day, we gotta pay that insurance. What kind of mess are y'all on?
Woo!
So y'all do know y'all just cost people their jobs, their insurance. We have nothing. Why would y'all come to a board meeting and adjourn and we cannot call the roll? Y'all pay no bills. No bills. I'm glad y'all do nothing and condoning that type of behavior, guys. At the end of the day, okay? Y'all can get out. Y'all can get out. There's no meeting now. So let me say this. There's no quorum. They have left the board meeting. As you can see, the disrespect is ridiculous, guys. And Carmen, I sued Carmen and I sued Chris because they have never come to the board meeting. So I just want you guys to know, would you please be quiet? The board meeting is over with, so please get out. Do not walk up on me. Please do not walk up on me. No, you cannot now. So at the end of the day, guys, the board meeting has been canceled because we do not have a quorum. The trustees came here because they are on number 5, the number 5th meeting, in order to basically not be a trustee any longer. I am seeking that in my lawsuit because now you have Township, you have hurt the people of Thornton Township. You guys have came here to have a meeting so that we can conduct the business. We cannot pay your bills. So when you came here and you wanted us to pay your bills, okay, I wait till y'all done. Y'all done. Y'all done. Call the police. Call the police. We don't have a board meeting. Call the police. We don't have a board meeting. Y'all can exit. Y'all can exit. Thank you. Y'all can exit. I appreciate it. Because I'm not gonna do the disrespect. Y'all members are gone, so please go out. Please exit. So when the police come, y'all can exit because the board has left and we have nothing to do. I'm gonna address you when they come. We're gonna clear the room and then I'll address the people that I would like to address because we don't have a board meeting. It is over with, guys. Y'all can go home.
Oh, oh.
I'm sorry, y'all.
That woman used the F-bomb and said, you and your meeting to the super mayor. Woo!
I just want the people that don't want to be a part of this to get out so you can be heard. Because I'm here still to listen to you. As you can see, people not taking their job serious. They keep walking out on y'all, not paying bills. They miss over 8 board meetings. Over 3 months of bills have not been paid. It's bad. But yet they get on live and they go on the news and they lie to the people. I'm just glad people are here so they see view everything that's going on in Thornton Township. I'm just tired of the clickbait. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of information that's being out that's trying to mislead the people. I'm tired of it. So that's why you always see me come down here, do my job, talk to the people. Even though it's not a meeting, I don't have to do this, but I do it because I care. I come and I show up to pay bills. I show up to make sure that the staff have what they need. What are they going to do when the staff have nothing to do now? You have to lay people off. That's what we are because they left. We don't have no insurance. So now residents, for the ones that keep hating on y'all, right? Keep yelling and not letting people be heard. How you gonna get to dialysis? How you gonna get to any doctor appointment? How you gonna get to the grocery store? How we gonna deliver food to you? These are things that people should ask themselves instead of the drama and the noise. Get rid of the noise and pay attention to the facts that's right in front of your eyes. I don't care who don't like who. At the end of the day, they're not taking care of business. They're playing politics with the people's money, the people's time, and I'm tired of it. And that's why I filed the lawsuit against the Board of Trustees, which is Chris and Carmen. You see, they showed up because they missed 4 meetings, meaning that it counts for it. So people understand how it works. 4 scheduled meetings they missed that was accounted for. The 5th meeting would have been today. So basically they played this game to show up and then just leave. No, that's not acceptable. And when a judge sees this, they're gonna say the same thing. Because if I try to hurt me or hurt whoever on this board, you're hurting the people. The people are the ones that's not benefiting from what it is that we supposed to do, which is basically provide for you, give you the resources that you need. We got people crying to us, calling us every day about food, about paying their rent or their mortgage. People are on assistance. People come up here to GA. They get help with their light, their gas, and their water bills. Guess what we do? We're supposed to pay it. But when we have a board meeting, this is where they get approved that. For over 3 months, it has not been approved. So now what is that person supposed to do? That person now either gonna A, get kicked out, B, the lights go off, the gas go off. It's cold as ever outside. And look, those that care, you still showed up. You're here. That's what matters. We had a lot of important things on this agenda. One was the bills. It's to pay the general fund, general assistance fund, and road and bridge fund. The other was to give you residents a property tax refund. Frank Zuccarelli did it in the past, and we're doing it now. It's the same concept. The difference is we're not picking and choosing who gets the refund. Everybody in Thornton Township gets a property tax refund, 100%, 100%. So why do they keep running from that? That's what you should ask yourself. Why? Why not vote for anything on this agenda that is for the people? And we're giving away $2.2 million because we got it. We got over $4 million surplus in that fund, but yet they do not want to give it to Thornton Township residents. Why? That's what you should be asking yourself instead of this show that they just put on. And not only that, we service over 190,000 residents throughout Thornton Township. That's 17 different cities and villages. And this is the things that they don't tell you when the news put it out and they use us for clicks and views, but they don't tell you all the facts, the stuff you need to know. Why aren't they advertising the resources here in Thornton Township? Why aren't they telling you, hey, by the way, if you're struggling and you can't pay your light and gas, please go to Thornton Township. They're open from 9 to 4. They will help pay your bills. They don't advertise that, but they advertise drama like this. And that's what I don't like about the news, and that's why I call them fake news, because they only putting things out for views and clicks. That is it, but not for resources, not to really help build a person. That's what I'm tired of. Then a forensic audit is on here. They voted, meaning Carmen and Chris voted at the previous meeting, which was September 24th, that they was for the forensic audit. Yet they still have not voted for the company that put in a bid to do the forensic audit here at Thornton Township. We all agree and we all want to move forward, but they will not vote for it. It's been over 3 months it's been on this agenda, and to this day, it's still not voted for. Why is that? The next thing we put on here, for all my employees, remember this, I love you, and there's nothing you can ever do about that. I've always put on for you, I always showed you love, always been committed to you guys, and I appreciate your commitment to service. That's number one. But what I love the most about you is throughout this storm, you still stay with Thornton Township and help the people throughout Thornton Township. So I appreciate that the most. So thank you, staff. I love you for that. I see y'all in the back. I appreciate it. I understand that now y'all don't know what's going to happen next, but some of y'all do because we've been talking to the attorneys. But now it's just time we have to do what we got to do because they keep putting us in a predicament where we can be sued for different things. Like we don't have insurance. You guys can't move buses and get the seniors. You can't do anything because we don't have insurance. So how do you do your job? So that means that employees have to get laid off, unfortunately. And it's sad, but just see who's doing it. We're here. We're here to take care of the business and vote to make sure you stay in place. We're here to do our job. Myself and Trustee Darlene Gray-Evers, we're both here present. Why would they walk out? They had no reason to walk out of this meeting and not have no business on this agenda, especially paying the bills. Because at the end of the day, those vendors that still feeding our seniors, I love y'all. I'm thankful for y'all because y'all still made a way for the seniors when there was no way. Over 3 months of not getting paid, anybody would quit. So I appreciate you.
Hit the like button for me, folks.
That's still holding on, and we owe them a bag. And when I say a bag, it's like $50,000 to $100,000 we owe these vendors. It's on the agenda for this evening. But yet, what happened again? We did not vote to take care of any business. When do y'all gonna, how can I say this? When are people gonna stop and pause for a minute and look at the overall picture and see who's stopping and gridlocking your government, who's not paying the vendors so that we can produce for you? Because the food pantry don't have food. How's that when we got over $4 million surplus? We have not bought food because they refuse to do their job, sit here and vote on things that's needed for you. You're the ones that's suffering, no matter what the fight is, you suffering. There was no point of coming to a meeting if one has business. The other issue, IT and senior services, that's you need credit cards. Y'all know no one has a credit card here as it relates to taking care of everyday operational stuff. We are not able to keep things rolling, and a lot of things have crashed here. A lot of staff knows about it, attorneys knows about it, because we're not able to keep paying that bill each month. So that was the purpose of IT having a card to keep things like y'all computers rolling so that y'all can do the intake for the president. Budget, number 5, number 6, that is on here because we have not passed a budget since last year, and this is last year's budget. We're now on the next budget now. That's supposed to be due for March 1. So what I'm trying to explain to you is, again, the neglect of duty for Township. They're not showing up to do their job, and you're seeing it firsthand. We had 3 months with no meetings, 3 months of not paying bills. And yeah, we called this meeting, which is scheduled on the books, which is gets to my next question of the holiday schedule. They vote on a calendar for the year. Those meetings are scheduled, to show up every second Tuesday and fourth Tuesday of the month. And then one when it's the holiday season. And yet we still have passed last year's budget, and now we got to work on this year's.
Hit the like button for me, please, folks. I have about 100 people in here, only 37 likes.
You operate with a budget. You don't have a budget, and that's where we are. Next, tax levy. Again, remember, deadline was the 31st of December. I begged, I plead, I've asked for people to show up. We called a meeting on the 30th, just so people can show up and vote and pass a tax levy. If you don't allocate for taxes, how do you run a township? The townships ran on taxes. And of course, we get grants and other things, but the property tax, like a city or a village, is the same concept. Next on here was the most important thing, which we all needed, wish for, hope for, the insurance. That's the last three things down here. It was for our property and also for our vehicles. We cannot pick up residents. I cannot stress this enough. Y'all don't get them calls. Y'all don't get them cries. Y'all don't get the sadness in somebody's face because they want to go to the grocery store or they want to go to the doctor. Y'all not getting that, but we are. Staff is. They cannot get from point A to point B. And it's sad because it's the fault of Trustee Carmen, Trustee Chris Gonzalez. Them two individuals keep gridlocking our government, and enough is enough. And back to the lawsuit that I stated, I filed a mandamus just to make them show up to meetings. And look what happened. So we will be in court, and when we go to court, I guarantee you the judge will vote in our favor to make them come and do their job. But until then, I will file another lawsuit. So all you haters, take this back. I will file another lawsuit, and I will be asking for the removal of them two from their seats because they are playing with you guys' emotion. They are playing with your money. They are playing with government, and you should not be mixing politics with government, and they are doing that. It's a fine line, and enough is enough, and the people should be angry about them showing up to a meeting just to adjourn a meeting and then take care of no business. And you're in the building, you're both here, and you both could have voted on bills in the insurance, especially the insurance. Why did they vote on the insurance? So now I gotta let people know tomorrow, y'all ain't got no job. Do y'all hear me? Y'all have to listen. Y'all not following. What do you do if you can't go in a building that has no insurance? How do you do your job? While people clapping and commending that behavior, that's sad. That's sad. You don't commend things like that. You need insurance to operate your day-to-day operation. It's supposed to protect everybody. Even on here, it's insurance for them. That's how slow they are for public officials. It's insurance on here for them. But no one cares. Everybody just want to see us like fail, on fire, en masse, on the news, all the time. Clickbait, why? People, wake up. This is the Black and brown community. But yet we study just showing we don't care. Care enough to make people do their job. Not clap because you need a soap opera or you need a reality show. Stop. This is real life. People's lives are really being affected. Really being affected. And there's so many older people that's out of order. Their behavior is beyond belief for me. I've never seen nothing like that. I'm younger than them. They gonna be talking how I'm talking. But yet they are so disrespectful. It's beyond repair. And when they do things like that, our youth is watching. They mimic what they see. And you are no example of what I would want anybody's kid to look up to. You're not. I don't like that. And I just need people to understand. I am with you, residents. I keep fighting this fight. I need you to know what's going on. I need you to educate yourself on what is true and what is fake. That's why I always say, let me educate you. When I start with that one slogan, people get in an attitude for what? It's a lot of times people have educated me and others because you are always learning. You do not know everything. But when someone that knows something tries to tell you, just listen, open your ears, close your mouth, and listen. You will learn a lot, especially for me. As much stuff I've been in, I could teach a class on this. So all I'm telling you guys is listen. I'm going to allow my people to speak. I'm going to allow, and no, the haters, you can't speak. I'm not here for you. I'm here strictly for the residents that wants to talk, because it's not no board meeting. It's not. So I keep telling y'all can go out. They're going to go. Get out. So play that. So all I'm saying to you is anybody that wants to speak about government, wants to speak about real issues, real problems, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for nothing but that. So keep all the drama. Go ahead, Katie.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. To the residents that's in attendance and to the news outlets, I think it's important to realize that in the state of Illinois, when you have a 5-member board, you have to have 3 affirmative votes to pass anything. There's no reason for those trustees to leave this meeting. If it was something they didn't want to vote on, they could have simply said no, and they could have went to the next item. For them to walk out knowing that the insurance is on the agenda and that everybody's jobs are at stake, and to play with the seniors' lives. We have people that depend on the township for getting to their doctors, for their chemo, for their dialysis, for just their regular checkups, for their rides to the stores to get groceries. Unfortunately, to see people cheering is just disheartening, because I don't know if people understand what's really going on, or they think it's really a game. People are about to lose their jobs. People's pensions are about to be affected. This is no joke at all. So when you talk about them leaving a meeting where if simply one of them voted no, nothing would pass, they could have ran through the agenda and voted no on everything and got down to insurance and voted yes to save the township. So my question is, what are they running from? Every time that forensic audit is on the agenda, they haven't been back to a meeting since then until tonight. Now, that forensic audit could have been stopped by Tiffany voting no when they took the vote. It would not have had 3 yeses. It was her vote that passed it. So obviously she didn't care about having a forensic audit, but what are they running from? Why wouldn't they give the taxpayers their money back? Our workers have been through a lot. They withstood the storms. Why wouldn't you want to give them bonuses? The last administration was giving people $20,000 bonuses, $17,000 bonuses, $15,000, $10,000. They were giving out a lot of bonuses. And all the news know that I'll give them the documentation. But I know every time I give them the documentation, they don't report on it. I think it's sad, and I believe the courts are going to do something about it. And this isn't about liking Tiffany or hating Tiffany or being on the fence. This is about handling business. And that's their fiduciary responsibility as trustees to come here and vote on things to keep this township going. It's a sad day. I thought today, at least the insurance would have got paid so that everybody could be at work. People, you all don't get the calls. You don't get the calls of seniors crying because they don't have food. You don't get the calls because one of the aldermen in Harvey Alderman Key has to take his 100-year-old neighbor to dialysis 3 times a week because now he can't get that ride. They're not playing with Tiffany, they're playing with the residents' lives. These are lives. This is real life. This ain't soap opera. This ain't a click and like box. This society has gotten so caught up into likes and clicks and views, and y'all won't even see the devastation that's taking place in Thornton Township right now, and it's by their hands. It's no excuse for any elected official to miss 8 meetings in a row. Andrew Holmes is in Dalton, but you're a distractor. You're beneath me. That's what I've realized now. You're beneath me. You're here to be a distractor. So let me give you your 2 seconds of fame, and you can go back to the northwest side. And you can go back to the northwest side. Yeah, you can say, but that's what they get paid to do. They get paid to talk junk anytime. I work. They get paid to talk junk anytime someone's come up here with a different narrative. And it's not even a different narrative. It's facts. So believe facts over fiction. And if you all didn't see this for what it was tonight, I don't care if you hate Tiffany. Y'all saw what happened today, and we don't have insurance, and people may lose their jobs tomorrow.
Won't talk about the missing money or everything else that we've discussed. Yeah. Hit the like button, please, folks.
I had to come. It's some civil rights. But
Wait, let me go first. Go right after them.
We let them go first.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. This functionality serves the purpose of no one.
Right.
And that's what I see is a lot of dysfunction. And my heart, it really, it hurts my heart. This is the purpose why I'm here with my mother. I just bought a home in Lansing. It's just been a year, December 8th, 2023. Since I purchased my home, the property taxes have skyrocketed.
Yes.
Yeah, the property taxes skyrocketed. Just on my block alone, I've seen 5 for sale signs. I've seen this before. It's devastating to the community, it's devastating to the neighbors. What this does is you're gonna start seeing a black neighborhood blacks. What you see in Harvey, Riverdale, is coming to Lansing. It's coming to a block near you. If we continue with this functionality, we won't have any communities because no one will be in their homes to afford the homes. So, listen here. I would like for you to educate me and my mother. How can we have retail stores, Walmart, Chick-fil-A, big box stores come to our community and our property taxes still skyrocket?
So how that works is, I did a segment on property tax bill, and I broke it down to tell you who increases your property taxes. Everybody blames the township, right? We have a percentage of 5 cents per every dollar. So if you spent $23 or you spent $100 with Thornton Township, meaning that portion of your property taxes, we was refunding it back to you. So whatever you put into Thornton Township, we gave back. If people didn't put nothing into it, then you get nothing as it relates to the refund program. That's why I say 100% of your money. But the people that really raise your property tax is your village. So you have to pull their ordinance because they basically approve a tax levy ordinance. And in that ordinance, they can go up to 4.99%. That's by law without even telling the public. If they go above that, they have to tell the public. And 4.99% might not be what you need for your city, and that's how your property taxes get raised. So you want to put a FOIA in to Lansing, and the clerk will basically respond. I don't know if that's the FOIA officer over there, but they will respond to you. They got 5 days, and then they will basically give you that ordinance, and they tell you who voted for it, who said yes, who said no, and who wasn't there to take the vote. And that's how you'll know how the property tax went up, how much.
Pretty much information.
Yep, you got it.
Thank you for the time.
You're welcome.
We also need to put that in with the school boards and our district have each separate entity.
Hit the like button for me, folks. Please. Thank you.
Correct.
Hit the subscribe button too.
Too. So if you in school district 162, you want to do a 40 under that. Your park board, your library board, everybody takes a portion of your property taxes. But the bulk of it comes normally from your city or your village. And then the other portions is small, but it comes from all those other entities.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
How's everybody doing today?
Great.
So residents, are y'all sick of the political game?
Yes. Yep.
Because I'm sick of the political game.
Yep.
I'm sick of politicians pulling me in court because they don't like what I have to say, but you start shit with me. I'm sick of it. You can't do that. Okay? So, God is good, because I'm gonna win mine in court. So your school board person, Almeda Bass or Moody, she a civil rights violator. Don't want nobody to speak. Tammy Brown, civil rights violator, don't want nobody to speak. Brittany Norwood was right with her. Tiffany, you locked us out. We still locked out in Dalton. Let us in. I'm gonna take you to court. I'm gonna make sure we get in. Because I'm tired of going to court anyway, but while I'm in there, I'm gonna get a federal TRO, because you're gonna open that damn door for us. Plain and simple. Stephanie Wiedemann, not voting for you. All of this tactic to make sure that they sit the trustee they want in, let it be a valid vote. Why should children miss Christmas in a program that's been going on over 10 years? Why should people miss food baskets in a program that's been going on over 10 years? Thornton Township provides services only. When the doors are closed and you can't get service, everybody gotta go. Everybody gotta go. Because this is service only. You wanted your trustees to come to a meeting for the insurance. Then you did not come to a meeting. Now they walk out. Just like the trustees in Dalton, walk out. No one should be able to walk out of their elected position during a meeting, not for nothing. Stop tolerating it, stop taking sides. They did like this. Nobody asked their ass. They did like this and got signatures for this seat. Carter was appointed. One could only be so much, right? But she gonna walk out. She can't be here. She's scared. I got the order of protection right here. Who won? The order of protection she has against Keith Price. Doesn't say he cannot be here. I got everybody's order of protection. Everybody's order of protection. I got Tiffany from Mr. Roberts. I got Jedediah Brown. I got Staples. I got Lacey. I got mine. I got everybody's orders right here. Right here, and I paid for it. You thought it was sealed. It ain't sealed. Connor Carlisle, Keith Price. Who wanna look at it? Who wanna look at it? Right? Tiffany Henyard, Paul Roberts. Who wanna look at it? Nobody wanna look at it. These are civil rights violations, some of them. I don't go to restaurants and go peeking in at people do goddamn window. Okay? I just don't. Right? And then Alicia, I can read lips. So that's you too. Okay? I can read lips. Okay? I'll be a fool on the head. See that? See how you have your opinion and I have mine? Now going back and forth with you though. Okay? Because y'all start stuff and then y'all say, oh, police, black women up in here. Say, hey, police, she got a gun. How many times y'all gonna do that shit? Right? And you think it's fun to say somebody got a gun and they don't. But then you'll have your same black ass out there talking about Black Lives Matter. I know. But when they make bad wigs and lashes matter, motherfuckers, then your life will matter. This mine does not. You see how we all have an opinion.
All right, wrap it up, Trina. Wrap it up.
I will wrap it up. Because there won't be no more violations with me. And everyone who has violated me, like I promised you, I will see that ass in federal court. Woo! And you cannot have nothing. I'll sue your ass for your burial plot. I don't give a damn. It don't matter how old you are, you violated my rights. And you can think you can stand back, oh, I don't got anything. You better not have made pre-arrangements, because that's property. I'm gonna take that shit too. Now y'all have a good day.
That concludes basically what we came here to do, unfortunately. So basically, no business was conducted, so you see us on the news, you understand why, because you were in the building to witness it yourself. So when people put out false lies, fake news, you know the truth. Hopefully you set everybody straight. I will be sending something out to all the residents of Thornton Township, because pretty much the township will be closed. There will be no services. Now we have to literally go talk about our employees' job, unfortunately, because they have nothing to do. They cannot go inside our building because we don't have insurance. They cannot come pick you up because we don't have insurance for our buses, which we was here tonight to take care of this. As it relates to meetings, I have attended every single board meeting that I'm scheduled to attend. Any special meeting, people call, but they should call people to make sure they are available to show up to a special board meeting. But as it relates to regular board meeting, I'm at every meeting. I never miss 8 meetings, guarantee you that, let alone one. So if I miss one, hey, probably was a special meeting. Any meeting that I am scheduled for, I am here and present. And guess what? I always do this for you. I normally just still talk to you after no quorum is formed, just to educate the public on what we've been up to for the month. And if anybody have any questions for us. We do not run from the public. We sit here and we address questions, concerns, and we talk about what each person has done in their department. Township talk we normally have, but guess what? They have not been able to work because of lack of insurance. That was for 1 week. So now we will have to make the tough decisions. I keep repeating because I want it to sink in. Y'all not understanding. People's jobs are at stake and pretty much is no longer because of the lack of insurance that we could have handled today and we could have saved everybody. I've tried 8 times to be exact. And now what's this, on the 9th time now to save the township. But if people don't want to meet you in the middle, you can't do nothing with it. It's almost like you had disagreement with someone, but you both got to meet in the middle to have an understanding, but agree to disagree and move forward. I thank y'all for coming out. Please be safe. I know it's super duper cold out there, but news, make sure you post what you saw, which is trustees neglecting their duties here at Thornton Township, walking out. We had vital things on the agenda to take care of, such as the insurance, and also to pay all the bills for our vendors. To my seniors, for your food, I know that you was getting those meals 3 times a week, and it was $1.50. $1.50 is all it costs the residents of Thornton Township, $1.50 per meal. And they got up to, is it 8? I don't want to misquote Tamika or Marcia back there. How many meals they got up to? Yeah. So they got 4 to 6 meals at $1.50, and it was what is it, Wednesday, Thursday? Is it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So that's a program that is now gone because they didn't pay the vendor. Remember, I just told y'all we owed them almost $100,000 each one, not just one, each one. So that's something else that you got to take into consideration. Are people clapping for the nonsense? You're hurting the people. No matter who you think you're hurting, the people not going to eat now. Also at the food pantry, we give out those boxes. Guess what? We have not purchased any food. And again, we have a $4 million surplus. I can't keep stressing that. $4 million surplus, and you're not buying food to feed the people who desperately need it. As KP just stated, people call us crying for food. Y'all don't know how hard it is until it's you. It's funny right now until you're in their seat of the people that truly needs that product. I went to the grocery store and bought residents food. Grocery store. That's how bad it is. Because I never turn my back on somebody that's home that need product because we didn't have it. Y'all have to work this out. You cannot keep leading with hate. I always say lead with love. Because at the end of the day, what I always say, me today, you tomorrow. It can happen just like that. While we laughing at someone else's pain, it can be you. And then God can take everything from you, and now you're in the line because you need food. So stop treating people like that, or you lost your job, and now you're in that same line getting help with your mortgage, your gas, your light, your rent. Stop treating people that way, because what they did is unacceptable. I cannot accept that. That is beyond belief. Y'all should not want that for anybody, because I guarantee y'all, some of the people we helping is your moms, your dads, your uncles, your grandma, your loved ones. I guarantee it. So all I'm saying to you is you have to lead the right way, positive, and not focus on negative, and not allow politics inside of government. Our job is to show up and do our job. That's it. Everything else is obsolete. Because our jobs, why we get elected, is to do the service. If we're not doing the service, why are we here? You got Chris that want to run for re-election. He needs to go. There's one individual that should not be on this board, even over 10 meetings. There's no way you should re-elect anybody that treats you like this. If they treat you like this now, imagine what they're gonna do later. Imagine the puppet masters that's controlling them. I've always told y'all, Napoleon, Thaddeus, Jones. Them are the puppet masters controlling this playbook you see before us. I said it. But you have to wake up and see it for yourself and do something about it. Don't talk about it, because we good for always got an opinion or something, but y'all don't go out and vote. The caucus, that voter suppression, that dictatorship they did, come on, guys, it's all a ploy. That's it. Our job, just so you understand, when you're supposed to pick a new trustee, while y'all talking about the 21st, you're supposed to put it before the board and vote on it. You're supposed to vote to accept his resignation. Why have we not accepted his resignation? Why? Every single time we put it on the agenda, y'all don't show up to the board meeting to vote to say, hey, okay, we accept your resignation, Jerry Jones. We have not done that. But yeah, y'all putting these fake meetings up, 21st, y'all doing this, doing that. That's what y'all think. Stop. It don't work like that. That is not the law. The law states that we, this body, is supposed to accept the resignation of Jerry Jones. And all these games playing right here, we got to make the people right first. All the other stuff, I could care less about. Take care of the people. That's what matters to me. People, service. No, because I'm done after this. Service, people, commitment. That's it. I don't want nothing else but that. So I thank y'all for coming out. I thank y'all for listening. I hope it went in your mind. I hope you understand what's going on. And I hope that you guys saw it for what it is and you're going to share with other people. I hope you do. So I thank you so much. Y'all have a good evening. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hit the like button for me, please, folks. Oh boy, this did not disappoint. How you doing, Deborah? Oh wow. That man. Oh my God. Oh yeah, hit the like button, folks. Oh my God. If you're enjoying this content, also please hit the subscribe button. I need to unpack because some people came in late. OMG. Lalita, he has to be sick of all this nonsense. Yeah, those of you who came in late, it started off, raggedy as a roach. Oh my God. So, okay, so now they're just, everyone's getting ready to leave. So it started, and you know, those of you who came in late can go back and watch it from the beginning. So I think Tiffany called some man to pray, and that the people out in the audience, they talked over him as he was praying. Then when she tried to get started, I think it was Trustee Gonzalez, he started talking and Tiffany was telling him he was out of order. He still did not stop talking. He kept talking, and then he got up and left. So, you know, you have to have a quorum to vote or conduct business, to vote on business. So he left. So Chubb says, I vote we change her name from Superman to Stupid Man. Wow. This is, hey, I knew it was going to be wow, but I didn't, it started off, and it did not disappoint. Lisa said, is the bus taking them home? No, well, they better not be, Lisa, because they don't have any insurance. Now, two of the trustees, so Gonzalez and the other lady, I'll think of it in a moment. Oh yeah, Michael. Yeah. So this was if you notice the change is taking place, and yes, you still have people there that support her, but don't you all see a change taking place where some of these older people know that no, this is not right. That lady with the good wig, yeah, Cammie. She started off, and that's why I said tell Miss Seeley to sit down, because the way she started talking, it sounded as if, she was a comrade of Tiffany's. And then she flipped the script. She flipped it all the way and she started cursing. And I said, oh my God, is this the same woman? Chad, I was eating some homemade sourdough biscuits last Chad. Yeah, because when she started out, it sounded as if she was an ally. But by the time she was finished, she was an enemy. Oh my. And so I guess Tiffany is shook. She's like, wait a minute, what? So those of you, I've done several videos. Hit the like button, folks, if you're enjoying this content. Aren't you noticing more people? And you see, when Tiffany was trying to talk, and she said, this meeting is over. Those people were talking over her. They would not listen. So yeah, you still have a few people. And again, she has a God complex. She keeps, I have to do this and I have to feed these people. They won't starve. And there's a boyfriend. All right. It looks like him anyway. So what I'm saying is I'm noticing a shift. Imuna, Lanita, Pinky, Chad, Cammie, if you're noticing a shift, type it in the comment section. Type yes. You see more and more people are telling her to stow it. Now, I got that from this show I used to watch in the early 80s called Alice. She say, stow it. Where are we? Chad, yes. Imuna, I was shocked. Yes. So more and more people are saying, wait a minute. Okay, Mayor, no, okay. Imuna, okay. So when I started doing videos on, right, Cammie, when I first started doing videos on the suit, and look, I mean, I've never seen them disrespect her that bad. So they are like, they're over it. And there's this guy right here. He looks like he needs a drink or smoke or something. He was sitting there like he was going through PTSD. So they're just standing there talking. But I'm noticing Mel's Diner. Yes, Chad. God bless. Linda Lavin she just passed away too. So, what are your thoughts, folks? Wow. Yeah, that was something. Let me stop this. Let me see if I can go back. I'm just saying, I am noticing a change, and it appears as if okay, that's another one going on. Okay. It to me, it appears as if, like I said, now you still have a few people that I guess they think they can't make it. Absolutely. They just cannot make it without her. She has them fooled. Why is this thing doing this? Okay. And so, all I can say is, all right, cancel. All I can say is, some people are waking up, and I was thoroughly shocked at the people who were how you doing, Joey, who were, talking over her, not listening, not letting her say anything. I was shook. I was like, what? And again, folks, people are tired of being gaslighted. They just are. And, you have to do more than just, all right, here we go. You have to do more than just, so those of you who came in late, you can go back and check out what, the parts that you missed. Yes, her lawsuits are bogus. And she keeps talking, like she is just a savior. Now, she never mentions anything that she has done wrong and why the trustees, well, and like I said, so he showed up, spoke, and then he left. So I guess she was thinking, okay, we have that quorum. Now we're going to get to vote. And he left. She's on shaky ground, going home to the Batcave. Lanita, I've even been reading, I told you, I've been reading comments, and more people are saying, talking about all the things that she's done wrong. Michael's talking about who has a thyroid problem, Michael. Okay. Bug-eyed. Oh, okay. All right. So anyway, I don't know, folks, but if you came in late, thank you. Hit the like button, please. Those of you who are here now. This is interesting. And this does not bode well for the super mayor, because yes, she still has a few people who are listening to her, but she sounds like she's a god. And I think one of you typed in the comment section, there are food pantries, there are churches. So, she makes it seem like if these people don't come and vote, that these people that depend on her, they're just going to die. They can't make it. That's how she makes it seem to me. And for the older people that need to get to the doctor, so family members, okay, and so if you have family or friends are around, someone can call, a taxi or Uber, something can be done if people are willing to put in the work until this is resolved. That attorney is legit. He's quitting. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. Pinky, if you notice, go back and look at all the videos I've done on the super mayor. He always just sits there like, why am I here? He's always stoic. He never makes any, faces. He's just sitting there like, like a corpse, basically. Probably like, I would rather be anywhere but here. Chad, tell the house and illegal, they're getting all the kids. Right, Chad, that makes sense. Immuna said 100. Yeah. Immuna said, I'm sick of old alligator mouth. Yeah. And so again, it wouldn't be so bad. How you doing, Florida? If she would come up and be transparent. I've done this wrong. I've done that wrong. But everything is someone else's fault, and she has done no wrong. And that's why people are like, they're sick of it. And you keep talking about, and I love you, I love you, I love you. If you love them that much, someone typed it in the comment section. Take that big Tahoe. If you care about, you keep saying you care about these older, elderly people so much. Take that Tahoe. You can get several people in that Tahoe and take them to dialysis. You can take them to the doctor. You can take them to the grocery store. All the places that they're not able to go because the county doesn't have any insurance. And by the way, when you had people out there shoveling snow, you said for old people, but it was really in front of your parents' house. You had county vehicles out there. And by the way, remember, you still didn't have insurance. All right. Right, Pinky. She won't say anything about her wrongdoing. So if people have done wrong, but they're at least willing to, admit, hey, I did this, be transparent. But when you're just up here, standing up here like you lying on a bed of roses and you've done no wrong, that doesn't sit right with people. True narcissist. Yes. Michael, who would vote for someone who has a felony for breaking in cars? Michael said that's your first problem. Michael, you know why they did it. The vote blue no matter who called. Remember, Michael, you already know. She's a woman. We have to make history. She's a woman. She's Black. Look what voting blue, no matter who that's why I'm playing these videos. Hopefully some of these people will wake up, and they're waking up. Some of them are waking up. I give it to them. I wish Jedediah was there. Oh, Michael. Woo, if he had been there, it would have been. Now, it was already hot as fire. Oh, my God. Had Jedediah been there? Oh, woo, woo. That lawyer is thinking about his retirement on a tropical island, sipping on an alcoholic beverage of his choice on a beach chair. Hey, Cammie. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of song. Yeah. You could tell he looks very uncomfortable. All the meetings, he's just there like he's frozen. Imuna, no, she won't take accountability. Chad, Pritzker has a staff member who has a domestic yeah. Make it make sense. She fit 3 of the requirements: Black, woman, and Democrat. Pinky gets it. And look what has that gotten you? Type it in the comment section. And so it takes older people, folks. It does take older people a little bit, just a little bit longer. But they see right through it. Lanita, the attorney's thinking, I'm messing up my reputation with this mess. Right, Lanita? He's probably thinking about his future, like, I need to get out of here. Sipping on gin and juice. Okay, Lisa, hit that like button for me, folks. And so again, that's one reason I keep sharing these. And just when we think it can't get any wilder, it does. I mean, this one started out wild. We knew this one was going to be fire when they wouldn't even let the man say the prayer. They talked all over him. They didn't even want to hear that. So I was like, whoa, and I'd never seen that. Chubbs, has Satan's pride was his downfall. Her pride and dishonesty will soon be hers. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. She needs to be getting her things in order, because after January 20th, all bets are off. And she is going to find herself in a lot of trouble. These investigations are ongoing. And the lawsuits that she has, well, there are other lawsuits that are going on. So her life is a mess. Imuna, those positions she held was a money grab for her. Yeah, and that's exactly right. Pinky, I'm atheist, and if I was there, I would have prayed against him. His prayer wasn't sincere. And Pinky, that's what some of the people, it looked like to me, the faces that they were making, it's like they were implying, and some of the things they were saying, like they were implying, he's a hypocrite. Why are you standing up here praying, but you're doing this over here? So to me, that's what I gathered from that. That's my review of that. Chris, have you heard when Trump's going to try to get the case overturned? Chris, I have not. And so look at everywhere that Democrats are. It's just a mess. Look what's going on in California, right? Democrat, and they're asking for Karen Bass to step down. California needs to do a reboot, get rid of all their Democratic leaders. Look at that state, the devastation. And it's coming out now, the celebrities, the elites, some of them hired private firefighters so that their $1 million mansions wouldn't burn. Common people like you, like me, well, right? Different set of rules, right, people? Yeah. Looks like Tiff and Brandon Johnson are scooping up the last bit of dollars they can before Trump comes through. They better. The party is almost over. Chubbs, where are we here? Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass are out. Pinky, start over. They're done. Like toast. Lanita, their eyes are starting to open and starting to rebuke that demon. Yes. The Democratic Party is demonic. It's satanic. Yes. And just for you, those of you who were not here, what was it, 48 hours before those fires started, the Golden Globe Awards. I did a video on that. If you want me to drop the link, say yes, type yes in the comment section. You know, when people win awards and they'll say something like, you know, I'd like to thank my mother, or they'll thank the directors, whatever. So the host of the Golden Globes, she had, you know, who people had thanked. And at the bottom, she had God Zero, and she laughed and everyone laughed. Now look at California. Who's laughing at God now? Who's going to get the last laugh? Come on, people. No. Yeah, they're evil. You going live when it happens? Probably, Chris. Pinky, $2,000 an hour for those yes, Pinky. Now, if they cared about people so much, why did they only hire? They're selfish. They only protected their $1 million mansion. What about the everyday working schmuck like you and me? Someone just working every day trying to pay their bills. So yeah. Mayor, she was also using God's name in vain. Mayor, yes. Mayor, exactly. She did. And then she put that, like I said, she put that and laughed. They all laughed. And now look, who's laughing now? And you know, every time these politicians speak against reparations for us, something bad happens. Okay. Pinky, I've been telling people for 20 years the Democrats were going to destroy America. We don't have another country to flee to. Pinky gets it. This is it. Marilyn Wright, how are you? Marilyn, no. They all laughed. God, Mayor, no, God will not be mocked. I play around with people, but no. I don't. I may be crazy. I'm not that crazy. Hit that like button for me, Marilyn. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, please, dear. Did you hear that lesbian that leads the firefighters say there was too many white men before, and she said that men deserve to die in the fire because shouldn't have been there in the first place? Yeah, I heard she made some wild statements. Yes. Oh. Why? Yeah, the Democratic Party, and they wonder why they have a problem with men. They've been bashing white men for years. And of course, since Kamala Harris, the Curry Queen, lost the election, and they're bashing black men, Hispanic men. Woo! Yeah, they're still upset. Oh my God. Chad, you want to go to Greenland? Okay. Cammie said, do a show on the DEI. How you doing, Miss West? How you doing, Miss West? How are you, love? Hit that like button for me. Land of fruits and nuts. Yes, Mayor. Pinky, a lot of evil people making nasty comments about the people who lost. Pinky, oh my God. It's disheartening. Where has humanity gone? No empathy, no sympathy. I don't care that they lost their homes. Yeah, Black Lives Matter, who took millions of dollars instead of helping impoverished, poor Black and brown communities. They bought mansions. Yeah, they burned. Yeah, they're evil. Yes, Lanita, yes. On social media, people are like, they're not sorry. And then, you know, the stars that are conservative, oh, they deserve that. And that's karma. Oh, my God, people are evil. Oh, my God. It's just sad where the human race is at this point. Pinky, hey, she should have taken that money. Hit the like button for me, folks. She should have taken that money. Since you said you were marching for Black Lives Matter, why didn't you take that money and spend it on impoverished, poor communities? Okay, so it's a farce. Chad says, I'm 24 miles south of Interstate 74. Wow. Pinky, everyone's saying they don't care. Rich white people, all that lost their homes are not white, and all the whites that lost their homes are not rich. Pinky, I was looking at a lot of video. A lot of Black people lost their homes too. But I'm seeing a lot of Black people on social media, and that's what they were saying. that it's just rich white people and they'll be fine. They're rich already. And why? No empathy, no. I was like, whoa. Cammie, the Weather Network accidentally showed a charred dead body and people are being arrested for looting people's homes that was halfway burned and evacuated. Cammie, I heard people are riding around on scooters and loot and stealing. And I'm not a violent person, but people that do things like that when people are suffering so bad, I don't care what happens to you. I don't. That the lowest point in someone's life, folks, if you can't help or if I can't help them, don't kick a person when they're down. That is the lowest of the low. Cammie, is the video still up? Where can I see that video, love? And so that's just where we are, folks. BLM is a primary LGBT agenda group, non-traditional family. Yeah, that's what and even though they say Black Lives Matter, they're for the LGBT community. They just call it Black Lives Matter. They've done nothing for Black lives. They've done nothing. But purchased themselves beautiful mansions that are now burned and charred. Pinky, yes, and Altadena, 1 hour from Pacific Palisades, is Black, Hispanic, and white working class. Thank you, Pinky. Thank you. And a lot of those homes have been in the families for 40 years. Pinky, I was looking today. Yeah. Oh my God. So for people to go on, people to be that evil, to be that, and people don't realize what you're releasing to this universe, it's coming back, folks. And just because you haven't been able to purchase a home or have nice things, why are you jealous and envious and saying mean, hateful things about people who have? I saw that, Pinky, and it's disheartening. Middle class Black folks lost everything. Lanita, I know I saw a lot of Black people lost things too, but Black people shouldn't be on social media just talking about, they don't care for the whites. That's not right. And see, some people in life never realize why they're never able to achieve anything. It's a mindset, folks. Looters on scooters. Yes, James. And again, that's awful. Some of these celebrities wanting pity after supporting lawfare against Trump and wishing that he'd been assassinated. I don't like Michael. Poetic justice for some of that, right? Yeah. Lawfare, they wanted Trump in jail. They wanted him unalive. He's still here. Now they need help. And Democrats are so screwed up. I hope I can have time. I'll do a video tomorrow. They're going to spend $50 million to oppose Trump and Tom Homan to get lawyers for the illegals. Why don't you take that $50 million and help these people who've lost everything? Oh, that's right. They're Americans. And that's why they still don't get it. They'll never win another election. And it's good for America. They're still doing for everyone except American citizens. Pinky, my neighborhood was in the fire 2 days. My neighbors and I are not right, Pinky. Done. People were saying Blacks voted for Democrats and the fires are what they deserve. Pinky, I know people are mean. Mayor, yes, I'm in North Carolina, and Western North Carolina is still suffering. And remember all the horrible things I said about those people. And remember, I did videos on that. FEMA, you had Trump signs in your yard, and they kept going. You can't make this stuff up, folks. And so that's one reason. And I like to make everyone laugh. We all have private things that we may be going through. But I show these videos to show you voting has consequences. And I hope and pray, I really hope and pray that people going through this little situation in Dalton, in Thornton, the next time it's time for them to vote, they make a different choice. That's my hope. Okay. We don't know what will happen, but They said that they're only handing out $770 for American citizens. Gavin Newsom is blaming Trump. I tell you what, Cam, if I were Trump, since they don't want to assist him, they don't want to turn these people over. They want to try to hide these people. They want to try to legally represent these people. Cut the federal funding. That will solve all. Trump can get all of these sanctuary states and all of these people saying they're not going to help him. All he has to do is cut federal money. There are no states that can make it without federal money. Where are we? Have to go, folks. Thank you, Amuna. I may see you tomorrow or Thursday, dear. Thanks for stopping in, dear. Pinky, been praying for you, my friend. Yes, hit the like button for us, folks. Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass getting ready to start a war with Trump that they won't win, neglected their jobs they were elected to do. Pinky, they both need to be out of office. Black Democrats are always talking about reparations, but the Democratic Party gives money to everybody but them fools. Michael! Yes, make it make sense. And they still keep voting for him because the Democrats will come up and say, oh, we'll have a little reparations committee. And then when the voting is done, they scrap the committee. Make it make sense. You're not getting any reparations. Stop it. Speaker of the House said they'll help California, but with conditions, they have to change their way. Right, Mayor. One of the objectives I teach is forest management, and their forest management skills. All right, Isaiah, love you too, dear. Are woefully lacking. Trump, every time Trump warns someone about something, oh, he's nuts, he's crazy, he's a conspiracy theorist. And then guess what happens? Boom, it happens. Cut federal funds. No state can make it without federal money, folks. We know that. Hit the like button for me, folks. And so that it is what it is. Mayor, clean up the underbrush. I teach that. I have an objective. It's objective 5 in one of my classes. Forest management. There's prescribed thinning. There's prescribed burning. You remove litter from the forest floor. If not, and if there's a fire, it's fuel for the fire. It's basic common sense. But then, oh no, we don't want to touch that. It'll destroy it. They're crazy. Oh, how you doing, Valerie? Valerie, they only have millions and billions of dollars for illegals. They have nothing for Americans. They just set aside $50 million to put into a slush fund to help represent the illegals. Okay. And they're not working with ICE, they're not working with Holman. And so that the illegals can get representation. As an American, if we need representation, what do? The best that we can. So again, the Democrats are still up to their old dirty tricks, doing for everyone except Americans. And with everything going on in LA right now, that's all they need to be focused on, not illegals. I mean, they don't get it. You lost the White House, you lost the Senate, you lost the House, and you're still doing for everyone except Americans. Make it make sense. The mayor, the environmentalist, and the conservationists, the tree huggers, they destroyed it. Michael, I agree. Cammie, she had like an evil Joker-like smile on her face. People are talking about that on social media. Karen Bass, she needs to go. See what DEI will get you? Incompetence. Gavin Newsom had 10 years to do something. He was lieutenant governor. Pinky, he's not going. He's not going to do anything. Cali used to be the place to go back in the day. Yeah, Lanita, a long, long time ago. The tree huggers, yeah. Please don't blame our fire department. They did the best they could. They didn't have enough water. Pinky, they didn't have enough firefighters because they said, Pinky, I think you were here when I did that video. It was pretty much white males, so they had to do DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, and now they don't have enough firefighters. Make it make sense. Valerie, her smile and her foot cross leaning to the side like she was uncomfortable. Yeah, she was uncomfortable. She knows she was wrong. Valerie, that's what DEI will get you. Just like with Trump, with the first attempted unaliving of Trump, that short FBI, that short Secret Service person, that woman, DEI. How is she going to protect him? Get out of here. DEI will get you unalived. Chad, piss poor California government. Yes, Chad, they've been like that for years. Chubbs, big mistake I made about Tiffany red pants. I now know why she wore them. Her boyfriend is wearing a sweatshirt and she's wearing his sweatpants. My mistake. Please forgive me. Valerie, yes, we talk about it all the time. I think you're new here, Valerie. Valerie, DEI is very destructive. You need to give the job to the competent individual. It does not matter. Valerie, you were not here. Walmart, Harley Davidson, John Deere, and some other big businesses they're getting rid of their DEI programs. They hired all these consultants. McDonald's, oh my God, let me drop that link. And of course, the race hustlers, they're afraid because they don't want to lose that bag, that money they've been making, going into businesses, telling white people how awful and how hideous they are and how they have to talk this way, talk nice to Black people and brown people so you don't hurt their feelings. Get out of here. And they made millions of dollars off of it. But McDonald's and these other companies didn't see a return on their investment, so they got rid of it. So hopefully, I said in yesterday's video, Valerie, yeah, I just dropped that link. Hit that like button, dear, when you watch it. DEI is on life support, and it's in ICU, intensive care. So it is on the way out. Pinky, Gavin Newsom too busy being groomed for the presidency. Pinky, yeah. His concern is the presidency. Well, newsflash, Democrats aren't winning the presidency, the House, or the Senate in the foreseeable future. When all you continue to do is for people who are non-American citizens. And they're still stuck on stupid, which I love. And all them women firefighters had weight issues. They could barely run. Cammy, DEI, DEI. James said California has been unburdened by what has been. Yeah. Woo. Valerie, I'm surprised his hair gel didn't light up. Yes, Valerie. Oh my God. Valerie, if you're enjoying this content, dear, hit that subscribe button. We want you to come back. Okay. We talk about everything on this channel. We talk about truth. We talk about what's right. We distinguish right from wrong. We don't have double standards. That's how we operate. Michael, the gay fire chief in California, is trying to act like she's innocent by blaming Bass. Yes, she blamed Bass, and now Bass is trying to get her fired. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. Again, people, hire people who are competent and who are qualified. DEI does not work. Okay, it doesn't. And again, the American people are sick of it, and all the Democrats have done is used it to divide this country, to try to keep the races at each other's throats so we're not looking at them. Because like I was telling people, for the most part, I see people get along just fine. But to hear the Democrats, oh no, this is racist, that is racist, I don't want to hear it. I'm too busy over here living my best life. So take that racism and white supremacy, you can take that somewhere else. I don't want to hear it because, as I said, anyone who believes in a higher power, nothing can stop you from anything. Only you stop yourself. So lose me with that. I don't want to hear it. I don't, and I won't. And it's just so sad that people have been so indoctrinated and brainwashed. And that's why, and that's another reason I keep sharing the super mayors with you. Because a lot of you are like, why Why do people keep listening to her? Indoctrination and brainwashing is real, folks. It is, okay? And she's giving them something. What's the democratic way to keep people on your side? She's giving them food boxes. She has the bouncy houses out there for the kids. Well, she was going to give them, she was going to give them toys for their kids, but remember the trustees, you know, everything was locked up. She was going to give them food boxes. She couldn't do that for Christmas. So, you know, and like I said, you know, God will make a way for people, but she acts like she talks to them like she's the father, she's God, and they're the children, and she has to provide everything for them, you know. And all these people, for the most part, are older than she is. And so I'm glad people are waking up. And like I said, I hope and pray she can get herself turned around, because right now her future is really looking bleak. And if she does not change, folks, and try to get things lined up, like Eric Adams in New York is doing, because he knows Trump, I think he's working up on a pardon. She needs to be trying to get things lined up and get things in order, because it's January 20th is coming sooner rather than later. And she's going to wind up in jail. She still has not produced the millions of dollars that are missing. And Lori Lightfoot is turning in a final report. She's done a report, and she has a final report that's due at the end of this month. If Newsom would have spent money on water reservoirs instead of $80 million protecting a smelt fish, they would have had water. Chad gets it. Yes. I mean, I love all the animals, plants, trees, shrubs, but humans come first. We do. At Chad, fish, most of us don't. Pinky said fish, most of us don't eat. And I'm not a fish person, but I mean, you know, I don't want the smelt fish to go extinct. But again, what about the human beings? The human beings are over the animals. Now, I know some of those cuckoos out there in California say the animals have souls and all this. There's some of them are out there. Those tree huggers and conservationists and environmentalists. Oh my God. Woo, some of them are out there. Wayman, how are you? They had water, but yeah, well, some had water, some didn't have water. Some of the fire hydrants weren't working. Yeah, peacetime. The fish they're protecting. Hit the like button for me, please, Wayman. Yeah, and we don't want any fish or any animal to go extinct. But we also don't want the devastation that's going on right now. We didn't want that to happen to humans either. You know, and when people try to tell them what to do to correct the problem, they ignored them because they're elites. The elites know everything. Hit the like button for me, please, folks. Lanita, Tiffany uses a lot of poor people as a tool to have power over the masses and get money. Lanita, yes, it's a power play. It's like I'm God and I'm providing for you. God will provide for people, you know. And she, you know, it's just sad. Some of the fire hydrants were gone. People out here stole them off the street. That's what Pinky said. No water pressure, too many fire hydrants going on at once. Catch the fish and put them in fish farms. Problem solved. Right, Chad? Wayman, look at the water systems for the hydrant. Water does not go uphill without a... Yeah, it's just... It was a tragedy waiting to happen. Michael... She's just another unqualified DEI. Yeah, they hired her because she was a gay woman. And then again, they kept saying they did a report that primarily the firefighters there were white males. And so they said, oh no, we have to change that. So now you have some diversity, but you don't have enough. No one's going to put up with that crap. Peacetime. Yes. I've been watching They have a 24-hour live stream I've been watching with all that that's going on in LA. Oh, okay, Lanita. Okay. You do that in California, they might put you in jail, Lanita. Don't eat the fish. Oh, Michael Johnson, she might be, but she did warn the mayor of what would happen with the budget cuts. And she said she needed more firefighters. Right, Pinky? And so now Karen Bass is trying to get rid of her because I guess she's like, I'm not protecting you. I warned you. You ignored me. I saw a video where a black man said firefighters are saying not to put out black homes, let them burn, and they are abandoning them. Soon race is going to be placed at the forefront of this. Cammie, where did you see that? How you doing, Florida? We're glad you're here. Dorian, how you doing? Hit the like button, folks. Oh my God. Well, there's a video that I need to go back and watch. And Ruby, I talked to Ruby. We were texting. Ruby wants me to do a video because a lot of the insurance companies pulled out of LA, and now people are upset with the insurance companies, and they're saying, well, the insurance companies knew there was going to be a catastrophe eventually. So, okay, Cammie, thank you so much. If you can, Cammie, drop that link for me, please, love. If you can find it again. If not, don't worry, I'll find it. Yeah, Florida, how you doing, channel manager? Florida, did you share this on Truth Social, love? And so that's just where we are, folks. And Florida, and those of you who are just coming in, oh yeah, okay, Dorian, yeah, college is important. Make sure you go back. You and Florida need to go back. Who else came in late? You need to go back and watch the video. This whole board meeting started off fire. This man, the super mayor, asked this man to say a prayer. The people that were in the audience wouldn't shut up. They talked over him. When she kept telling them to be quiet, they wouldn't listen. Trustee Gonzalez started talking. The super mayor told him he was out of order. He kept talking, and then he got up and left. So they didn't have a quorum, so they still couldn't vote. And then all these people, they were cursing it. Oh my God. You need to watch the video. Spoiler alert, I don't want to say too much. Yes, you need to watch it. It's unbelievable. The tide is definitely turning. She doesn't see it, but I see it. And several of you who are here said you are starting to notice more and more people are saying, mm-mm. And I'm so proud of that older black woman who stood up and who we thought was on the side of the super mayor until she kept talking, and then she wound up cursing her out at the end and then walking off saying, have a good evening. Woo! Now you talk about the shade room. That lady threw some serious shade, but she started off nice. Woo! Wasn't nice when it was over. Oh my God. Pinky, well, where's the old video of her complaining to Mayor Bass? Stevie Wonder sees this. Wayman, yes. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. And that's just where we are. Dorian, Wayman, I think you came in kind of late too. Make sure you go to the beginning and check it out. Woo, these people are sick and tired of the super mayor. And someone said she's done. I think it was Wayman. I think she is. Someone said Oprah's trying to make offers to buy up land in LA. Think that's true? She did it in Hawaii. The mystery fire was. Yeah. You know what? I've lost so much respect for her. It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't amaze me. When she, did everything that she did with Skamala. Wayman. Okay. Oh, all right, love. Okay. So Florida and Dorian, please make sure you go back to the beginning. You need to see how that meeting started. It started off rough. OMG. Dorian, that's what I said. She's charismatic. If she had a reality show, people would watch. She needs to do a podcast or something legitimate. People would watch. Just keep her away from the money. Pinky, you know it. Exactly. In simulation, how you doing? We'll pay Roland $600,000 to become water district manager in LA. The houses will be safe. Yes. Thank you, in simulation. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. Those are for you. Tiff treated, talk to the residents. Wayman, you understand what I'm saying now, right? You notice how she talks to them like she's the parent and they're the children. Like she's there and she has to provide everything for them. Cammie, I know, I really hate that. I just didn't like the way she tried to deceive people. All of these, elites, don't tell me who to vote for. I have my own brain. You're a billionaire. Don't tell me who to vote for. Stick to doing what you do, talk show hosting and making movies. Don't tell me who to vote for. That's a personal decision. And that's how I feel about that. And I think they're finally realizing no one cares what you celebrities, we don't care. You're millionaires and billionaires. You're not suffering like we are. We don't want to hear it. Chris, yes. Lanita, yes, she could do an MTV series. Your insults mean nothing to me. You sound like you're either a gay or Democrat defending her. So, oh, okay. Valerie, money can't buy brains. Valerie, no. Right, Mayor. I'm hoping she'll get herself together. You see how Eric Adams, he's changing a little bit. Tiffany should be on Love and Hip Hop. Yes, she acts like a rapper. Put on that Love and Hip Hop show. They'll watch it. Peacetime. It's suspicious that the homes in the ocean were burned, but the homes that were on land weren't. Okay. How you doing, Gabriel? I blame Tiffany for my marijuana addiction. Okay. Gabriel, I think you're new here. Hit that like button. If you're enjoying this content, hit the subscribe button as well. Woo! Hey. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna play the blame game. So that's all I wanted, folks. And now I may go live tomorrow. Just depends on what time I get home from school. She is 41 or 2 or 3. She's early 40s. Yeah, she's arrogant crooks like Tiffany. Believe they have the power to charm people out of their money and common sense. Yeah, she's charismatic. That's why you have so many people, just like Jim Jones, the Guyana tragedy, just like Charles Manson. She's charismatic. And some people just have that charm. Okay, Mayor, thank you. And, they have it, and people just listen to them. And those of us that have more than 2 brain cells are looking like, what the heck are you doing? But, some people fall under that spell. In simulation, she said she has a BS degree, but every time she opens her mouth, it sounds as if she only has maybe a middle school education. Oh, man. So that's where we are. I'm going to try, like I said, if I can get home at a decent time tomorrow. Yes, Dorian, he would like that. If I can get home at a decent time tomorrow, I may go live. I really want to do a video. There are several videos I want to do. New Democrat Party. Yes, all the way left. They're progressives and they don't get it. The American people just gave them a referendum and they're still doing the same crap. In simulation said definitely, yeah, she definitely has a BS degree. So all the way left. Yeah. So I'm going to let you go. I enjoyed you. Now, Tiff did say, she said she's sick of people. She's been saying this. She's sick of people telling all these lies on her. And she said people are saying these things about her to get clicks and likes. She said she's going to start releasing videos exposing everybody and telling the truth about everything. So if she starts dropping videos tomorrow, I will be live. Okay, I'm just telling you. So yeah. But I'm going to go, and I hope you enjoyed the content. It was more than I could have asked for. Oh my God. I knew it was going to be wild, but I didn't know it would be that wild. It was wild. It really was. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Why is it that she never has? Wayman, how are you going to have receipts when you're sitting there telling a pack of lies? She has no receipts. And again, she keeps saying people are telling lies. That's all she keeps saying. And they're doing it for likes. They're doing it for clicks. They're doing it because I'm Black. They're doing it because I'm a woman. Show receipts, and you can shut everyone down if you show receipts. That's all you have to do. I don't know, Gabriel, but she's going to get something. I'm saying now, she has a couple of weeks. Well, not even a couple of weeks. She needs to start finding those millions of dollars. She needs to start getting things as right as she can. You too in simulation. You too. You're the best. So all of you, make sure if you are subscribed, make sure you have it on all notifications, because as soon as she starts dropping, she says she's getting ready to start dropping videos. She's calling names. She's calling people out. They're lying on her. She didn't do anything wrong. As soon as she starts dropping videos on her Facebook page, I'm going to have them here for you. And you know I will do a review. Oh yes, I will. Lanita, I definitely will. I may go live tomorrow. I really want to talk about the young lady that was SA'd by Tiffany's trustee, and she told her she would take care of it. Then she fired her. Oh my God, I watched the video on it's awful what she has done today, and she was a friend. Oh my God. Peacetime. That's the biggest where the millions of dollars has gone. That's the biggest mystery since the Lindbergh baby kidnapping. Okay, no one knows where the money is. Good night, Lanita. Thank you for coming through, love. I enjoyed all of you. Yes, Pinky, be safe. Mayor, no, she doesn't pay her bill, so everyone's lying on her. The landlord, she said the landlord's just trying to ruin her name. You owe her over $5,000 in rent. So nothing is her fault. She has done nothing wrong. She needs to do a video on where the millions of dollars went. Peacetime. Yeah. So you keep saying you've done nothing wrong, but you don't have any proof. Make it make sense. Sharice, how are you doing, love? Sharice, we're leaving now. Please, please, please hit that like button and make sure you go back and look at the beginning of this video. This the township meeting wound up being canceled. People started cursing. People walked out. They wouldn't listen. They were talking over her. It was a mess. So make sure you go back and look at it, okay? People, the tide is definitely turning against Tiff. Tahoe Tiffany. And so, let me see, where are we here? Okay, there we go. All right, hit the like button. I'm going to go look for, if I'm not live tomorrow is Wednesday. I'm either going live tomorrow or Thursday, but I'm going to try, if I can get home early enough time tomorrow, I'll jump on for a short time tomorrow, because I really want to share that video. The lady we're talking about, she did a video with CNBC, and it's so sad. She was SA'd. And the way it sounds like she may have been drugged by the guy I did the video on, Mr. Holmes, and he's still walking around. So, and then Tiffany, who was her friend, when she told Tiffany about it, instead of her, from woman to woman, instead of Tiffany caring about her, She was like, you know, this is going to ruin me, right? And she, oh, I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. Yeah, she took care of it. She fired her. So that's why there's a lawsuit going on now. So it's a mess. So everyone's lying, right? That's what you're telling. Everyone's telling a lie, right? Okay. Chris. We did get some. How you doing, Patty? Board could have asked for a volunteer to deliver benediction. I think many felt he was being pushed down their throat. Yes, Patty, yes. It was a mess. It was a shoe show. I'll call it a shoe show from the beginning, from the start. It was a shoe show from the beginning. From the beginning. Totally. Hit the like button for me, please, Patty. And so we're going to get out of here. Patty, if you weren't here, please, love, make sure you go back. All of you need to see the beginning of the video. And from the time the Superman asked man to give a prayer, the people were belligerent. They wouldn't stop talking. And then when she started talking to them, telling them how disrespectful they were, they started going at her. So I was like, well, peacetime, they're perverts. That's why. Right. Okay, Gabriel, I'm not married. All right. So, yeah. What Chubbs? Good night, Miss Rowland, everyone on the chat. Yes, good night to everyone. All right. I enjoyed all of you. Again, I'm going to try my best to get home in a decent hour. Yeah, Gabriel, come back on the show, love. Leave me some comments. Let me drop a channel link here. You can check out some of my other videos. And we're glad to have you here. We welcome everyone. And we have a good time here. We're an older audience. So you have a lot of intelligent people in this chat room, and I love them all. We have a good time. Good night to everyone. Now, you know how I do. I will go to the comment section and I will talk to all of you until as long as you're there. Don't forget, folks, do me a favor. Even once I end the video and the chat is no longer available, leave some comments in the up under the description box for me, please. That will also help to trigger the YouTube algorithms. And I've enjoyed all of you. And I want all of you to have a nice, safe night. And I'm going to try to come on either tomorrow or Thursday, okay? If I come on, it'll be about 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish, something like that. All right? Okay. Everyone have a good night. Yes, Gabriel, I can cook okay. Yes. I'll talk to you here in the chat section. All right. Okay. All of you have a good evening. And thank you, all of you, again, for stopping by the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. I'm coming to the comment section to talk to you right now.